Pipe's not scared of double 19 like, say, K.Huybrechts would. Where K.Huybrechts and all the people with the darts that stick up have to attack the double 19. Justin can go in it a little bit more casual, like you say, put it low and then just bounce it off the next dart. And
131.
But Huybrechts, that was a great check out of 62.
Another high-quality game here at the European Darts Match Play in Innsbruck. Both players averaging over 100. Justin Pipe, he's only had 2 darts at double. He's hit them both. But K.Huybrechts just hasn't given him that many opportunities. Ever since that third leg, the Belgian has been in the ascendancy.
100.
Well, that's what we expect from Sunday here at the European events. If you don't do it, you go home.
You certainly expect that from the big guns. We have got a couple of surprise packages, if you like. Alan Norris, who's yet to really go and fulfill his potential in the PDC. It's early days for him, of course. Dave Pallett, an up-and-coming young player. Roby John Rodriguez. All three of those guys unseeded. But we have seen unseeded players go on and win these tournaments before. Just remember in Austria last year, Vincent van der Voort wasn't a seeded player when he came through to make it all the way to the final and then beat Jamie Caven. There's K.Huybrechts. Oh, came down to the 25.
The interesting thing about Dave Pallett, he's been practicing with Stephen Bunting and John Archer, their manager, and they've actually been concentrating on not throwing the last dart too quick. And he reckons that the change around in David Pallett's performance this week is his third dart. Now, you know, I have been someone that keeps on and on about this third dart, and a lot of the quick throwers. It is so important, and it's working. It's proof. You're in a professional sport. Iron out your faults, put them right. Work out what they are, put them right, and then you go on, you win more money, and let's be honest, that's what it's all about, winning money.
Well, the rewards
Apart
are there
from
more
us,
than ever.
We just do it for the love.
Well, I'd just do it to be
next to
in
me.
your presence.
You do, I know that.
80 scored, so it'll be treble 18 for Justin. Yes, very nicely done, and Justin Pipe has left himself double 8, but K.Huybrechts, this could be a killer blow. Needs to find treble 18 now. Oh, well, he stayed there, interesting. It would have left him
60.
a slightly more awkward double, but he liked the lie.
60.
Yeah, sensible throwing. You've got a pretty good guide there, so you've got line and length on the treble 20. And now Justin double 8 to double 8 it is. To stop the rock and to keep himself back in the game.
Game on.
Oh, well, it's his first leg in 5, Justin. Led 2-0, trailed 4-2. Back in it, and if he can just consolidate that by putting some big visit in here, put some pressure on Huybrechts, and maybe he can drag himself back into a winning position.
Well, he's only one break down, isn't he? So, you know, if he can find a 12-dart leg, and from that dart, he's got to find at least one more treble. One is not good enough when you're against the throat. And you can see that he's annoyed himself because he knows that it should have been a 140. Now he's relying on Kim making a mess up.
83.
In today's game, we'd have to class that as a mess up.
Not much between these two in many respects. I mean, they've both been in and around the top 16. Kim's just inside it. Justin's just outside it at the minute. They've both made the latter stages of big TV tournaments as Kim fills it up. 180 number 3. In fact, Kim has made one major PDC final, and he beat Justin in the semi-finals, and that was the Players' Championship finals down in Minehead. That was the game when we were blessed with Jesus' presence.
41.
I do recall that.
Can you require
Chanting Jesus around.
I've actually got that all in my notes here. You've just,
yeah.
You've been looking at my notes. You've been looking at my notes again.
Hang on. This would be divine.
140.
But he's going to come back. There'll be one leg away if he does take the 24 out from a quarter-final place. And
58. Kim, you require 20.
So double 12 for K.Huybrechts to go within a leg of the quarter-finals.
Oh, that is wayward. Getting a little bit closer.
Game shot and
That will do nicely. And Justin Pipe has now got to win 3 legs on the spin. He's not done that so far in this match. But he does have to throw in 2 of them.
Well, like Terry Jenkins, Justin Pipe's certainly a fighter, will not just chuck darts away, waste them deliberately. You know, every single dart is going to be totally concentrated on.
Well, winning 3 legs on the spin against a man averaging nearly 103, normally you think, well, that's a tall order. But having seen that Terry Jenkins-Dave Chisnell game just a moment ago, I mean, you just think anything's possible.
Well, they can all throw exceptional darts, not just 1 or 2 legs. They can put several legs together. And well, I thought that was a 180 myself, but so you know, you take your eye off the ball, as we call it, and then all your opponent, you know, can come in and really punish you.
Well, look at Michael Smith against Alan Norris.
4-0. Yes, 4-0 up and loses.
Yeah, missing the odd dart here and there. Might only be 1 dart in a leg you get. Might be you get 4 single darts spread over 4 different legs. But if you keep on missing them, and that lead you have just...
Well, Simon Whitlock, in 4 legs on the trot, he had a single dart at a double first and lost all 4 legs.
Against young Roby John Rodriguez, 2nd defeat to the 21-year-old Austrian in a week. And look at that. Everything in, well, 5 or 6 visits to the board. One of them in 4. And even when it does go to 6 visits to the board, they only need the 1 dart. Very good stuff.
Another tidy leg, and under the level 15s for all the winning legs. And you can see Justin was absolutely furious, wasn't he? Thought he was going to give Russ a right-hander there for a minute.
Well, if you're hitting 100% of your doubles and averaging nearly 98 or so,
57.
That's going to win me a lot of games, that is. But Kim, he's just fired in some big scores when it's counted. The game is not won yet, though. Justin Pipe. Oh, lovely.
Well, he's going to set this up absolutely perfect, isn't he? He had 62, playing for the treble 10.
150.
And the one thing about being a slow player, you're not going to make mistakes.
You shouldn't do.
You know, a quick throw might have just gone around the board and picked out a treble that looked very inviting at the time. And
60. Justin required 32.
Very precise.
I've seen Gary Anderson hit a 180 to leave double 1 before.
Yeah, certain times, you know, get the crowd going, put the noise. Yeah, I'm a big believer of that as well.
Justin just taking a moment to compose himself. Double 80 once for 5-4. And this game is not over yet.
No, it certainly isn't. This is the leg that K.Huybrechts
Same thing, Kim to throw first.
has got to make sure he wins, because Justin will have to throw in that last leg. And it's Kim who's gone off the ball a little bit now.
Yeah, that last leg he was nowhere really near, but he probably was thinking, well, next leg, that's where I've got to do it. And he's not delivered in that opening visit. We've talked about that a number of times, about raising the intensity level when it really matters, the focus and the concentration, and then delivering when you know it's really going to count. And Kim has missed the opportunity to do that just there. Justin isn't punishing in mind.
100.
Well, that does help. He's got to hope that Kim has another visit without a treble. Oh, well, that's gone west. But Justin will settle for a ton.
100.
That's not good enough from Kim, and he'll know it after the first darts, and that opens the door up. Justin needs to find 280 in the next 6 darts, really.
Well, it looks like he's staying up there despite covering a bit of the bed, and it was the right decision to do so. Great darts from Justin Pipe.
Well, it's one of the 140s that I talked about. Good return, very good return. Now, Justin, you may get 9 darts from here. So if you hit a treble with all 3 visits, in all 3 visits, you're going to get a double or a bullseye. I'll tell you what, another 140 will set it up nicely.
140.
Great leg of darts against the throw from Justin Pipe.
Really good stuff, this from the Force. Number 7 seed.
But
K.Huybrechts hits back and a bit of bounce in his step there. 67 for the match if he returns. Justin Pipe, 121. 1 treble gets him a dart at the bullseye.
What he doesn't want is one of those flyers that we've seen Justin do now and again. Stay straight. And the treble 17. Oh, and that's just above it. So K.Huybrechts is coming back with 1 or even 2 darts, but Justin Pipe set it up. Well, he's counted there, so 67 for Huybrechts for the match.
And he gets 2 match darts, a double 8. Goes back any further, he'll be off the stage there, K.Huybrechts, but back to the hockey. Double 80 once for 6-4, bends the wire, double 4.
59.
Oh,
I thought he was celebrating for a moment there.
Justin, you require
that's
30.
a let off for Justin Pipe. Now the double 15 is not as bad as what it seems. It might do for a player, as we said, with the double 19 that kicks up. If Justin puts this just on the low side, it gives him the perfect bounce to bounce and find it, or just put it in first dart. And he hasn't done that. Oh, he's gone.
Just inside. Double 6 though, last dart in hand.
Oh,
24.
Big chance gone for Justin.
Kim, you require
It's disappointing because when you're not on the top of your game, those little legs, you know, is what gets your game back. But this is not got yet. 3 darts in hand for Huybrechts.
Just outside.
Game
And
shot.
that finds its mark, and K.Huybrechts sinks down to his knees almost on stage. He has been made to work incredibly hard for that. Justin Pipe flew out of the gate. He led 2-0, it could have been 3-0. A lot of stuff there in that Justin Pipe game from the Force that suggests that he could well be a force in the big TV tournaments over the next few months again. After a bit of a tough time in the majors, K.Huybrechts safely through to the quarterfinals. He plays either Alan Norris or Dave Pallett. We'll find out who in just a few moments' time.
Justin Pipe mit der exzellenten Doppelquote mit einem Average von fast 100 und das gilt auch für Huybrechts. Vom Niveau her, vom Standard her sehr, sehr hochklassig, was wir bislang an dieser Achtelfinal-Session erleben. Wunderbar. So, jetzt nicht küssen. The Force Justin Pipe kann den Breakdance nicht nur nach Siegen, er kann